Good evening. And welcome to an actually new game. Finally, well, for me this is not RF2 anymore, this is now a new game. Because... why am I so dark suddenly? Because... finally, all the cars seems to have received the new TYRE model. Even the hypercars have quite some tire changes in the logbook or like the post. Wait, I need to make myself more bright. There we go. And the soft tires are not available anymore for most of the tracks, like it's in real life. Hello, Joao. And actually now the cold tires make a lot more difference than before, because softs seem to have almost no issues warming up. But these mediums are good fun. And wait, is... okay. The sound should be fine, but you should still be enjoying my voice in the left ear more than on the right. Where is FFB? There it is. It's a bit too little. Settings, controls, calibrate... no, force feedback. Do I need 70? Let's see. Nice, Timothy. Let's see when my game will crash for the first time. Also, big plus of the new build. The camera position can actually be moved forward so that I actually can enjoy full ultra-wide monitor without seeing the A pillar on the left covering a quarter of it. Oh, the ARBs have been decreased in the default setup. Yeah, Timo, you can join until end of queue. My fronts are locking. And the tires are slowly starting to go a bit faster, but still there is barely any grip. And oh well, the change in FFB and the feeling on the hypercars is not as great or as big as it is in GTEs. I did some laps with GTEs already, and it's a completely different experience. And with this car, hard to say. Well, it's gonna be, I guess, single stint quali, because the tires will need 3 laps to warm up. But it's not much different experience as it was before, just that it feels a bit more rubbery to me. Yeah, now this is proper hypercar experience. coming out of pits before the tires on the softs, like the tires had no problems at all. And the car actually turns in hairpin. That's quite nice. Yeah, like I turn and it responds to it. And before the fixes it was a bit more tricky or numb from front tires. The game does not launch. Oh no. Well, you have 6 minutes. I had to put in some special administrator privileges into the Steam apps folder, otherwise the game would not update. But well, if you were in game, then I assume you have different problems. Oh, the car balance is so much better than on the old LMU build. FFB is quite a lot weaker though. Like I needed 60% before, and now I'm struggling with feeling on 70, so I think I'll use 80 for the race. Now the handling is so nice. Grip is worse and everything is slower, but it actually feels quite nice. The GTEs are such a good experience now. I think I do need a bit more rear ARB. Ah, you run it on HDD. So let's see the lap times. I need to gain 2 seconds. Oh, the Toyotas are fast. Okay. Wait, what's with... Why do I have full tank? Well, I need to return to garage for this. This is not good. Hope I will have... I will have a single shot at this. Why was the tank full? I put it to less. Anyway. They reverted the fixed... Ah, yeah, right. Well, I need some extreme aggressive warm-up now. Yeah, super pole indeed. Timo, you mean loading the track? My track loading usually locks up at like 55 to 57, then it's frozen for 15 seconds or half a minute, and then suddenly it's 100%. Come on, temperature. So 2 seconds to gain. It was a clean lap, but would need a bit more temperature in the tires. P3, alright. Yeah, I guess as well the brake pressure reset itself to 95, and it will do it again now going into race. I wonder what's the BOP now between cars. Because they said they put in the real-life BOP and they will improve it further in the upcoming weeks or something like that. So 3.4. Now the calculator is stuck. What, 107 seconds, let's say. It's gonna be faster. 106.5. Yeah, could be 19 laps, probably 18. 65. I'm gonna take 66 liters. And let's see if we can come anywhere close to that Toyota. And Timothy actually managed to get in.
Please start your engine.
I said 66 liters, right? Yeah. Max pedal force. Brake bias need to go rearwards. And the tires are only medium, hard and wet. Yeah. All as it should be. And I did say I need to go a bit higher on FFB. Let's try 80. And hope that my arms don't fall off. What's with my throat now? This timer should be less than 2 minutes. 1 minute and a half is enough. 2 minutes is excessive. Okay. So TC is interesting one. I was not having enough of it, to be honest. And not sure if... it must have been power cut being too low. Let's try it like this. And a bit more rear B for rotation. And let's see how it goes. The virtual mirror is bugged. It's squeezed together. Oh, this new system. Alright. I heard that if it's... if you're in the green, you're too far. You need to be very close to this red stuff. It's an interesting system. He's going to crash us all. I mean, the tires are kind of preheated. But that guy lost it even more on the brakes than myself. Yeah, very fast third to first, but... well, the P2 Ferrari of Neil is still P3, so... yeah, let's see how the tire development goes. I was not fully confident in my driving. It's my first laps on these new tires. But it really feels much better than before. It actually feels like watching real onboards. Like just the way that it behaves in low speed. I suppose the poor P1 Toyota got completely obliterated. Hello, Dennis. Yeah, it's. I mean, it's not a big difference in hypercars, but I can feel it in the crucial places. I really would want to try the Ferrari because the Ferrari, I think, had the biggest issue in the hairpins. Because the front before just randomly stopped working. But I thought I should take the Porsche because I did this exact race some days ago. So I would have better back-to-back testing data. Victor, it's they have opened up the ranges, so now you can actually see where you're going instead of looking at pillars and dashboard and car roof. Oh, what, it was Timotei into turn 1. Hello, Alan. Why is it worst track to try it? I think it's... well, it's most apparent in low speed corners, where you actually need mechanical grip from the front tires. Bumps, curbs and compressions. Well, I have seen that the new week has a lot of hypercar combos, even in beginner. And I will probably stream tomorrow as well, when the tracks change. Double upshift. Well, it's not gonna be easy, P1. It's hard to explain exactly what's going on, but like at the point of the corner where in most games your fate is already decided, like either big terminal understeer or on rails or oversteer, and where it was the same with LMU yesterday, in this car something is more alive or more real life like. The rear is just like more nimble, or I don't know, at the same time it feels like there is more weight. Alan, it's fixed. And Gilles is going off, and I'm getting a track cut. Okay, I avoided it. All cars that I have tried now on the new tires, on the fixed set, have brake bias way too much to the front. This TC is now working perfectly with these values. What did I put? 7, 3 and 11. And now the rears are already locking. So let's see with 52.3. Yeah, that corner still requires changing the brake bias to have good balance. Steve Hood is buying them. I would imagine that Coach Dave is paying Steve Hood to push them into the game. About ARBs, let's try 3 and 3. Is that rotation? Yeah, this rotation, but now it went a bit over the limit. The rear tires are hitting up a lot more than the front. I mean, not a lot, but on the colors on the tire graphics on the right, the rears are a lot kind of greener or even towards yellow. I mean, last week on old tires I tried 6 and 6 and lost a lot of pace compared to the default of 3 and 2. And this was about to be the perfect esports drift on old tires. Or, well, old tires. But now it's like real life. Judging from 7 laps of race running. The TC, has TC been changed or is this just effect of new tires? There was nothing about TC in the log. Ah, so it is new, okay. Yeah, I surely need more cut then. Let's see, 5. Oh yeah, I can feel it a lot more now. Yeah, 5 is too much. I heard that horn of the pit lane entry again now. I wonder if it's the same Bahrain bug as always, or if maybe actually somebody boxed. But no way you would be able to hear it from across the track, right? Must be the bug. Neil behind is fast. I don't know, 4 TC still feels quite restrictive, but maybe that's what it's needed. I don't know. And I'm locking the rears into the braking zones. I still get this weird sensation as before the update, when the rear locks up a little bit, but it feels like the front locked up. Like no oversteer. Well, now 3 is too little on TC. Or maybe I need to change it on corner per corner basis. I'm struggling with rotation around that corner. There's gonna be some crazy pressure for the last 15 minutes. I think I was just over-rotating the steering wheel in many corners. Luckily I get good exit out of here. A bit too understeer. I try 4-4 ARBs if there is any change. I think I'm pushing the fronts a lot, but they just don't heat up, or like they don't keep the temperature. Stream freezing, oh no. Please be just you. That TC is confusing. I don't know why it drifted like that out of T1. And in some other corners it feels very restrictive. Well, I guess I can do that. Yeah, it's a lot more smooth now. Like it always used to be since the first release. designed. I don't know. I mean, I can drive like this, but let's try 4. I wonder if that big snap happened because the TC completely turned off or because the cut did not cut enough. Like here on the exit it was cutting so much, so it must have been the main TC or the slip. Just not high enough. Was that the white line or the curb pulling me to the left? Another purple S3 bug that could not have been actually purple S3. Yeah, here it just does not activate. And the slip angle and the longitudinal slip ratio must have been quite big. I completely forgot to monitor the battery, but looks like on max motor deploy it's just about perfect. And Neil behind, another purple S3. That's I don't buy this. There must be some bug. I will check lap times later or sector times. But I just wanted to say, not much pressure anymore from Neil. Not doing any PBs, but still. It felt for some time he had quite some pace on me. Why is this happening? Max TC, max slip. Well, I guess the balance is quite good either way. Let me guess, another purple S3. Not green this time. Try 955. Sounds weird, but I mean I have some gap, so cut so much. You said 9, 5. Okay, let's see. Interesting. Okay. I don't quite understand what is happening with TC now, but it feels as if it's now like perfectly esports. Not letting any wheel spin while still allowing a little bit of sideways movement. That's very interesting. Well, my Delta really likes how it works. Even second gear, just butter smooth. So I guess now there has been actual TC code or like amount changes. Then TC slip is now able to limit the sideways slipping so much that you don't need it, because before you needed all of it. Well, PB by quite some margin with those values. Is it sleeping? Is it limiting the sleep more if you add, like, I don't know how to ask. Like TC activates with longitudinal wheel spin, like slip front to rear, and slip angle activates left to right. But if one is activated, does the other one cut it even more? Or like when one is off, then or like when one is kicking in, then the other is kicking in as well, kind of? Because now it felt more stable or more like expected, and I don't understand what's going on. Can I watch start? I can. So Timotei. Timotei. Why? He went to neutral. Well, somebody tell him to assign the neutral to a button so it doesn't go to neutral. Or did he pull both pedals like it happened to me some time ago? Alright. Oh, okay. That's extremely cautious re-entry onto the track. Alright. Hi Jules. Nice fight for some time. Nah, Timo wiped a Toyota, but then another Toyota wiped Timo. Thank you. What exactly am I looking at now? Hello? Online grayed out. That's a game relaunch. Toyota at Sebring. I will try, but so the plan now is to do another intermediate race and then 2 beginner races. And then tomorrow I can take a Toyota. What's going on? Why cannot I do online? Create account. What? Hello? Banned from online. What is this? Let's see if there is something on Discord. Ah, I see. Michi is complaining about it as well, and some others. Yeah, servers are done. So many people are trying it. Let me join Michi. Hello. Michi's AFK.
No, I'm racing.
Ah, you're racing, sorry. Online or offline?
Online. I just let Alsabti, Nico and Arda and lock the rears. Giving away an easy win.
My fault?
No. Sudden loss of talent.
I have
No,
some...
I just hit the brakes in the 5th gear corner and instantly locked the rears, while otherwise always locking the fronts.
I have sudden loss of the online. Cannot do any more races.
Yeah, we had the same issue the moment that race started. Keep restarting or tabbing in and out. Like restarting the game or clicking race weekend and back to main menu. think the system is overloaded, a lot of people
Mhm.
online.
Copy, copy. The issue is that it's just unable. It's unable to load my profile. Banned for SimHub. Well, I mean, I have it open, but I have it open because of my steering wheel. Yeah. What do I do now? I can try verifying the integrity of game files. Wait, I guess I do it like this. Why is it not working? Yeah. Library properties, installed files, verify integrity. If that's gonna do anything, I mean, I guess I don't know, if I restart PC, but that's got nothing to do with just servers being overloaded. Well, I guess we are missing. What was the next round? It would have been Monza Open. I wanted to take the Ferrari GTE for it. "18 files failed to validate and will be reacquired." Copy. So well, let's see if anything changed.
So I got pole and likely P7. What do you think? What am I gonna lose?
Depends on who is ahead of you and how much rating they have. Oh, my online is back.
Copy.
Am I in time?
What do you race next?
I missed I missed Monza Open by some seconds, so I'll go to beginner.
Ah, Järne on the grid. Amazing.
If I can make it into beginner, because there is no page to register. Oh dear system. There we go. Register. Continue. Maybe let's take a car that has colors closest to Rafa colors. I don't know. A bit too much green, but I like green, so let's register with this. Starts in 13 minutes. Just enough for me to do some practice. I don't know, there has surely been more players when it was the first launch of the game. I can try checking Steam charts. Le Mans Ultimate. $1.5K players. Yeah, that's a big peak. That's ×2 from a normal day, but still not even half of the first day. So I don't know why it's having issues, because 1.5k is nothing. I mean, not nothing, but not something that could be a problem. Alright. And actually, let me take a very short break. Wait, is this the camera? Ah, no. I'll put it like this and I will be back in 2 minutes. Alright then. Let's do some laps. Now the FFB will be maybe too sharp. Also good to be able to move past this silly A pillar on the left and have all the visibility. FFB is quite powerful.
Can you have you registered for that race?
Yes.
Okay, because my online is grayed out now as well again.
Yeah, I just verified integrity and rejoined and clicked around a little bit and then it came back. 1.5k players, by the way, I checked. So
1.6,
nothing. Okay, nothing crazy.
It's nothing unusual.
Yeah.
I mean, it's much more than the last couple of weeks, but still.
Yeah, ×2. Well, some time still to go.
How long?
I think
I can do probably 1
8
outlap.
minutes. Like in time to register.
Yeah, I'm registered now.
Ah, okay, okay. No, it's 9 minutes still of this session, so I guess it starts in 8 minutes, right? The event.
Yeah.
Right, so my comments on LMP2. I think it's better than before as well. For sure the tires were cold in the first part of the lap. I feel my FFB is clipping in high speed.
38 liters of fuel, right? For the race?
I have no idea.
Copy.
That was still a bit of handbrake effect. Oh yeah, I need to lower the FFB. Just becomes a centering spring in high speed. I guess 50 even.
I think the car is like 2 seconds slower or so, 1.5.
Compared to before the
Compared
update?
to the before the update, yeah.
Ah no, it's too light. But it rotates here, like the front is biting. Yeah, here it is not. It has aero understeer, but in low speed it's gripping better. And again, the brake bias is extremely forward on the fixed setup. I don't get it. I already put it a lot to the rear, but I need more to the rear. This has been updated. Before the update I had 50.0, now I cannot have 50.0 anymore. Okay, now the rear is locking. Wait, this is DC. Oh, did I guess I killed somebody's lap there. Oh, the front tires actually grip into turn 1. That's insane. That's so good. Because in RF2 and LMU till now, Spa turn 1 was all about losing the rear to rotate. But now this car rotates in low speed, but I think the setup is very safe and stable. Too much for high speed. I don't think there is any adjustable ARBs, no, it's not. Well, Victor, I was pulling the handbrake in this car on the last, was it Tuesday when I streamed? Still, the rear is locking, and when it loses it, it loses it. Wow. You guys have fixed the esports slide. I cannot believe it. Fantastic job. Now this game is it's actually a new game. Like this is not RF2 anymore. I mean, it's still like some rear slip is still beneficial, but like 10% of what it was before. Now it's real, like much more like real life. Hi Tom, welcome. And even when the car, like this LMP2, is not going to be used anymore for 2024.
The DR.
Minus 15.
I have only one arrow downwards, so I'm ever praying.
Oh.
Minus 4.
What? I got crashed out of the special event on Saturday, and I went from gold 1 to silver 3. And
I can imagine.
Yeah, must have been minus 30.
El Sabti S2 2 arrows up, Ada Erkan S2 2 arrows up, Barclay S3 1 arrow up. There was one guy with S1, he has 3 arrows up. Gibbons S2 1 arrow up. Well, I'll take minus 4. I expected much worse.
You're still gold 1?
Yeah, so now as you say it, like you have been gold 1 as well. This is so brutal when it goes wrong. It's
yeah,
crazy.
I was like, I guess 20% into gold 1, and actually I have not even checked the number because I could not, it didn't work, so let me check now. That's Saturday's race, where I got crashed out of provisional lead. Oh, I had minus 43.9.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that's like, what, 10 races worth of driving in average grid and winning average grids. Yeah, that was painful 2 days ago. Anyway, again, 57% straight to 100%. Now, let's see, pedal force. Yeah, this one needs to be quite low. This one needs to be, so with 50.5, it was still locking the rear. I'm gonna save it 51.4 and see how it goes. This is all fixed, and I will actually do my trick with 370 wheel range, so I can turn the wheel a bit more before.
Is it the Tobias Hoffmann?
What?
Guy in P7? Like
yeah,
that
what's with him?
former Team Redlined guy.
Honestly, I don't remember at all.
Probably a good sign.
Cold tires, finally a thing on LMP2. This will not be flat out. It will just about be because I swerved downhill and lost some time, or lost some speed. Ah, the brakes are cold as well. So easy to lock up on cold tires. This is like it's such a good thing. For 10 years we were been crying about RF2 being all about having stone cold tires and that giving you maximum lap time. And now it's fixed. Is my relative a bit broken? I guess so. Yes, Victor indeed, or Joshua Rogers, Le Mans Virtual Season 2 final, pit limiter 10-minute outlap, and then pole by 8/10. So this needs to be adjusted again. 15-ish. I'm gonna adjust other stuff when driving. So this one goes to 1.4. Power cut 1. Here on this car it feels the same on TC. For a change from hypercars. At the front, when it's cold, it just starts washing out. I forgot to increase FFB. Have to do it for the race. This is quite scary, like for the race start, if the tires are not up to temperature, I need to use a lot more rearwards brake bias.
I'm losing the rear almost everywhere.
Rear? How?
I first understeer and then I oversteer.
I just understeer.
What about slow turns?
And then lock the fronts. I don't know, I have 51.4 brake bias, much lower than the default setup. Still I lock the front. Well, that was a little bit of oversteer, but we can blame the curb for that. Right, so 2 quali laps. Let's see how it goes. Oh, the front is gripping. It's so good. Hard to explain how big that is. Slightly too safe. Still purple S2. Nice to see some purples. Somebody stole my purple. I think I saw before crossing the line. Must have been Michi. Right, brake later. And this setup is very safe and understeery, but it still feels so much better than anything in the past on RF2 or LMU. Good lap. So good to see the rear actually losing it. This kind of small rear lockup was for the whole LMVS Season 1 and Season 2 necessary to rotate this car around hairpins. Michi got me by 6/10. Oof. Six tenths where? I was quite alright. I don't know where to gain those 6/10. 20 times 60. What was the fuel usage? 3.5. Wait, no. I forgot to divide by lap time. 120, 127. I'm gonna take 35. Good luck, Michi.
Likewise.
Well, I don't know, 6/10 difference, so...
I don't know either, like... What was the brake bias you were running?
51.5, I think.
I ran 51.9 only for the fast turns and then 52.8 for the rest.
You gained
Start your engines.
you gained half a second in sector 2 and 1.5 tenths in sector 1. I was faster in S3.
Yeah, I went safety route through bus stop. I don't feel too good there.
Half a second in S2 though. Where?
I don't know.
I need more front wing for sector 2.
Noted.
Oh, the fuel is resetting.
Yeah,
36, right? Or
30. I have
35.
37.
I take 37 then as well.
Copy. 15 seconds. They reduced to just a minute.
Yeah, I see, very good. At intermediate race it was 2 minutes still.
Okay.
At Bahrain. I don't know, these graphics look a bit over the limit. I forgot to hit up the brakes. Oh no. Oh no, Michi. Ah. Oh well. Would have been a nice battle. Yeah, the tires are cold. You cannot do it like usually.
Where traction control?
Good tires. Cold.
Yeah, but come on, like where traction control?
Yeah. I use 1 and 7.
I was on 2 and 8. Anyway, last the first challenge 10 seconds, I can do it.
Six tenths advantage over me, you can catch me.
That's too much. I need a second advantage now and need to clear the traffic. I'm 9th. Plus I think I have damage.
I'm having it too easy today, I see. And just like that I'm in the lead again. And well, I'm not going to lift off and let people through to have some challenge. But I will rather try to find some good brake bias setting. I think I have put it to 51.5 because the cold tires require very rearwards bias. Otherwise fronts lock up so easily. And then once the tires are warm up, the bias actually need to go a lot to the front. Not giving them an inch or a millimeter. Wait, an inch is more like centimeter, right? Michi P6 sounds like Michi is having some nice clip. Yeah, 2.5, right. It's really interesting with these new tires. Supposedly, you cannot abuse the rear slip more, so I thought it's gonna be like more slidey or so, but actually it's more stable. Like it's the tire goes for longer without losing the traction or like starting to slip. And then when it actually slips, it slips way harsher than before, so it's really good. I mean, I don't know if I'm just seeing everything in roses today. But it's surely a slightly more pleasant experience. Yeah, let's see what the setups do. But to have good setups, we will need some good esports. Yeah, all these low to medium speed turn exits are just much tamer. It's not like it was usually in RF2 where the rear just started to dance a little bit and you just needed to point it into the correct direction and go. Here it actually goes like around the curve. I almost gave them an inch. Now this car is tricky because it has so small or so narrow steering lock that when it starts to drift a lot you cannot catch it anymore. Michi before icy. 12 seconds. He needs a second per minute. Not gonna be easy. Cahill, I tried. I tried the Corvette and I tried the Ferrari and also a little bit of Aston. And if LMP2 feels marginally different, and if hypercars feel, well, kind of marginally different as well, then the GTEs are a completely different game. Before the update, I never wanted to drive them. There were rare cases where they were actually enjoyable. Like that Corvette race at Sebring last week. It handled like a BTCC car, but it was kind of enjoyable. But now it handles like a GTE, like it handles like a real car, and it's just completely different thing. And I would love to be now in the Ferrari GTE at Monza, but unfortunately the game told me that I don't have an account registered, and I missed the race. Ooh, the rear is not happy with over rotation at all. It just feels so good, like this is how the cars actually drive. Do the wipers? They don't clear the mess on the windshield. Yeah, you don't feel... I know, I get it. Yeah, I tried Fuji. Like Fuji last 3 corners before the update were just impossible. Like you could not drive the car. It was like there is no rear wing. It was always going to drift around even though you didn't load the fronts. It was just so stupid. So yeah, I don't know. It was completely broken and unrealistic. But now it's so good. Like I would say it's the first ever good experience of GT cars in the whole sim racing. Now the ACC people will be unhappy, and race room and iRacing people will be unhappy as well, but I'm just saying what I felt like was closest to what I saw on YouTube onboards. Yeah, that was a bit of a drift, but Exit Delta was good, but I lost a lot on the entry. But yeah, the GTs only just didn't feel good to me on those games. Just not realistic and not good feeling, not good balance. And then in RF2 they were quite broken on both old and new tire model. So the more I drive this game after the update, the more I agree with the title of the stream. It would be just so good if this fixed setup was not a big understeering machine. Let's see if Michi catches P2. That was still a little bit of handbrake effect. Still a loose delta compared to my very stable lap time. So yeah, I mean, as I said, it's still the rear tires have some ability to drift, but what did I say before? Like 10% of what it was before. But anyway, with such an understeady setup, it will never be too bad to minimally lose the rear to aid the rotation. Yeah, I was trying to let it lose the rear traction a little bit with aggressive liftoff, and it didn't feel comfortable. That was 4 wheels lockup. So the brake bias must be perfect. I have pedals maxed. Well, I left the brake pressure at 80 max. Well, in the setup. You mean you have your like actual pedals to have at full input of the brake 89% output? I mean, for some cars or like for many cars. Yeah, in HE profile, yeah. I feel like in many cars I need all 100% input. Let me try a bit more TC. Ah, 8 is max. I think I had 7.
Well,
5 seconds per lap, you can do it.
of course.
Ah yeah, 8 TC is the way to go. Oh,
Seems like I can.
I told you. I had exactly the same thing last race, previous Tuesday. But I don't know why.
How's the car?
Good. Unluckily it's good. Victor, yeah, FSR, yeah, in FSR I never use full brake pressure anyway, so I can agree with that working for FSR car. Hyperdrives, about overall thought, it's triple thumbs up. But the biggest thumbs up is for GTEs, which we will hopefully drive in 15 minutes. Or well, in 10 minutes actually, or even before that.
I nearly died.
But at turn 1, I don't know what happened. It's not like I was not really flooring the brake anything differently than other laps. It just went left. So now there is only one more lap to try to make the personal best. Michi keeps using TC over... yeah, I don't know. That's not the fault for him. He must put in effort not to hit it. I don't think I touched the grass, but... well... another chance. I think there's a bump. Like right at the critical point when the tires, when the brakes
I
fully
thought that already
grip
was
up.
it.
No. And when the brake temps go up into the optimal range, and then that bump kind of wrecks the car. Why did it lose the rear almost again? Front left went fully red, which means big front left lock up. And I lost the rear almost. Or maybe the rears were locking up as well. Yeah, I hope it's back to gold. I mean, not that it means much, but it just looks good. Although I'm not sure if I'm close enough, because I was like 20% into gold one, but then lost 40%. So I might need a bit more races. Brake balance feels really good when like braking just below the threshold. Alright. Well, that was a PB actually. Without any purple sector. Okay. On to Sebring. Yeah, Victor, I don't know, like on some other cars I need 100% in-game, so... and I actually use it comfortably. Like on most hypercars actually. And the GTs as well in the LMU, I don't know. Donuts. That would be good to test the physics. Well, let's actually try to make it into... no, don't do this again. Can I sign up? I cannot. I can, ooh. No, now it's grayed out. I was in, I could click register and I didn't. What are those red things? Well, I have like 5 minutes. Let's just load. And go out and hope it makes me go into online. Michi, can you join online or not?
Right now, not.
I couldn't. I had a chance when I clicked back, but
Ah, I can now, but it's
okay.
still 6.5 minutes. Oh,
Yeah,
no, I
yeah.
can't. Yeah. Probably need to restart once, so.
Oh, and it crashed. Send report.
I'm giving this a final chance on the Corvette.
Oh, you did one race already?
Yeah,
Ah, how was it?
amazing till I died. So I kept locking the fronts slightly with 46.5, 47 brake bias, and then
Front.
suddenly when braking hard, I snapped the rear,
Oof.
and then I put brake bias to 49, and still locked the front and still snapped the rear.
Oof. Okay, it updated. Let's go. I'm not gonna check the results. I need to use my chance to register. Honey, he's driving.
But it's amazing to drive, like you finally drive a car.
Yeah.
It's such unbelievable joy.
Oh,
Okay, 5 minutes, I can log in now.
yeah, it doesn't let me register. I click on it and I got some error message that registration failed due to an unexpected error.
No. Oh, yeah. Let's restart Steam real quick.
We can split strat and you restart Steam and I try just clicking around the UI.
Actually, I just restart the game and hope that does it.
I restarted it by force. Oh, we are both registered.
What?
We are both registered, but I can still click register.
Oh no. That sounds for trouble.
Yeah, maybe that's why it's giving an error, because it's
Yeah,
already
I'm
registered.
in, but oh yeah, I can register.
But I cannot unregister.
Yeah. Oh boy.
What do you think will happen now?
I don't know, but now I restart Steam for sure.
3 minutes to go. I I feel like I should not.
Yeah, I feel the same.
I fear that then the system will not update me in time enough quick enough for me to be able to actually click online. I just join the practice server and hope for the best.
I'm back online in Steam.
Yes, hyperdrives. I will do some donuts. This time it's locked at 56%. And actually, let's now exit and see if there is anything different. Oh no. Okay.
So I have online.
Mm-hmm.
I have 3 minutes. It says register.
But you're already registered, yeah.
Yes.
Well then, I mean we are registered, right? But like usually at the top you would see yourself.
Yeah, exactly, and then you can click unregister, but it does not.
So it's like a different system. Like
Also,
you registered, but now it looks like a different version of yours have
yeah, my
registered.
profile is completely empty, like no races, no wins, nothing. Can you actually believe that I gained 0.4 driver rank for finishing second?
Well, I mean, if you finish second, you should always gain, right? Regardless of the...
my game crashed.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I finished second in the intermediate in the hypercar fixed and lost 4%
Ah,
from being
okay.
second and second. It all depends on the strength of field, I guess.
And I got +4. And I guess I need another +5 to get back into gold.
And this time my online is grayed out. What's the counter?
1 minute 24 seconds.
Pepper pray that this game startup is now allowing me online and I can click on the events page, because otherwise I think I'm doomed.
I mean, you have another 4 minutes of practice and 6 minutes of quali to
No.
join.
I think because the game does not really see me as registered, I will be shown the LMP2 race.
Ooh.
How much
Okay.
time?
52, 51, 50.
I might get fucked here.
Yeah, but you are registered.
I know, but if I can't access it,
This is more exciting than the actual races.
no, I can't see the online.
It appears after some time.
How much seconds?
9, 8, 7. It threw me out
It threw you off.
into the like 3 images.
And now it will tell you LMP2 car, right?
No, it was in progress, like GT in progress. I clicked on it back, but now it's just empty screen, like not empty, but like available classes, and it just there is a sun and it says starts, but no list, no anything. And I don't have that item that would tell me I'm. Yeah, now it went to prototype fixed.
You can only hope that the server never started. James says server is up.
I mean, I imagine it must be up.
Yeah, but I don't know. James, can you see if we are listed in the split?
Or it would be nice to get the link to actually access the server
Yes,
directly.
exactly. Ed, Andy.
Otherwise, all further races are, well, it will take a very long time of waiting.
Yeah. So the guy said we were in.
I mean, we were on the list, so.
Yeah, exactly. They
but the
also
game
see
didn't
us on the list. Yeah.
Yeah, but the game did not know that it's us. Like our game did not know. Yeah. Back to silver for both of us.
Yes, back to silver. There we have it.
And I assume it's not possible to send us the links.
I'm afraid Andy is not here. He said something from not being at home
And Dan?
at Le Mans.
What are those red things? That's so weird.
I mean, it's good storytelling. We can do Road to Gold 1.
Well, if it made any sense, or like if it was worth anything. Well, I guess I'll just load some track offline and see how the GTEs are. Well, let's go Sebring and Corvette, and I do some laps, and that's gonna be it for today, and then I race more tomorrow.
I think I'm just calling
That's
it
not
a day.
Corvette.
Like,
That's Corvette.
this is extremely frustrating now.
I mean, we kind of expected it, right?
No, I did not.
You did not.
I did not. Like, usually all the patch days have been good.
Mm-hmm.
Now the issues just taking over. Like, you know, it's when we are registered in the system, I don't know why we're not getting access throughout the game itself. But like, it's like Schrödinger's registration.
Yes.
Just worse. Yeah. Meanwhile, Andy Long's account turned green.
Well, we still have like 5 minutes, right? Angel, I have no idea, and I have no way to check.
Then the problem is, like, the third lap is fastest on quali.
Yeah, yeah. Ay, 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 ay. Well, I guess LMU failed many different drivers today. But anyway, let's see how this drives. Tires are cold, beautiful to see. Ooh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Big lockup. It just drives like it's supposed to. Hi Nico, so basically the drivers have registered, I have registered, Michi has registered, we were on the list, but our own game showed that we are actually not registered, and that a different Yerne and different Michi are registered. So we could not join the race. Now we will both lose -20 driver rating, and we will not be able to stream a very nice Sebring Corvette race. Anyway, how can I compare this to previous week's Sebring and Corvette combination? Previous week here I was losing the rear like a BTCC car on lift of oversteer. Now it turns in normally, and I go onto throttle and it just exits like a GTE car. It doesn't go straight like a front wheel drive car, which was the case before. Yeah, Nico, it's now a new game. Now LMU begins today. GTEs before on LMU were worthless, like complete garbage, but now this is actually, like, I would say best GTE cars ever. just drives like a car, you cannot believe it. It's so good. A bit too much of TC. Yeah, the Porsche was supposedly the least broken of all cars before, but it was still kind of broken. A lock up and you can actually feel it, and it actually affects the balance so much that you just go straight. Now they have done such a good job with this new tire updates.
Are you offline in the game?
Yeah, I'm driving Sebring offline. Like, it's just neutral, and then you go on power and it just keeps rotating. There is a bit of understeer, of course, because it's kind of a safe setup. And for a reference, before it was losing the rear on entry and just having no rotation on exit at all. Like now. But you cannot explain it, like, one needs to feel it for himself. I quickly jump to check Fuji again, because I think at Fuji it's the most apparent what's going on.
CDM.
Checking. I don't have. I don't know what to do.
Click.
Yeah, I clicked and now I have some website and I don't know what to click on it.
Oh. Let me see.
But I mean, even if we got a link to join...
Wait here. Don't show that on stream though.
I'm not showing, but I mean, it's already like over, right?
I don't think.
Well, it should start 12 minutes ago, and it's 4 minutes quali, then 6 minutes... No, 4 minutes practice, 6 minutes quali.
You might be right.
Yeah, because it moves like in 15 or 20 seconds after session ends, so in best case
Yeah.
it's 10 minutes and a half or so. But well, we tried. Okay, I'll just do some more laps offline. And will you race tomorrow?
No.
Then I will steal all your viewers.
Feel free, yeah.
Thank you. So well, we are not making it in. Actually, let's see. So 21. Wait, how was it? 1945 intermediate 1, 2045 intermediate 2, 2145 would be the first beginner race. So in half an hour we could join that LMP at Spa again, but I don't know if it makes any sense. Like if servers are doing this, then it's just better to quickly try to show you what I mean with Fuji, and then do some more driving tomorrow when there is a hotfix or something. So offline it's actually loading correctly, like the percentages are going up normally. It loaded all the grid. So oh, the camera is so much forward. Okay, time acceleration. So the problem with Fuji was that the last 3 corners all have curved braking zones. And before the update, all the cars, or mostly, at least after 1 lap, before tires eventually gained pressure, all the cars were just completely losing it on the brakes. But now, like, even this corner, it was painful before, but now it's kind of alright. PC is too high. Well, now the brakes, or like the tires, are cold, but still, like this, if you make it till this corner after having done some laps on previous tire model, you will just see how logical it is now. It just drives like a car. Brake and turn in and start feeling the front, and it just gently rotates, and a little bit of a snap on the exit. No drama, no anything, just a normal GT experience. Just a completely different game. So whenever somebody says again that LMU is just a copy-paste of RF2, it is not anymore. It just, I'm trying to find words. More linear, more smooth, more predictable, more drivable. on the brakes? I don't know what they did, but this is it's like totally different story. They added something about the physics that they have recalculated or like redone front aero stall or front wing stall or something on the front. So maybe before there was actual problem that it was just wrongly implemented how the aero was performing under the braking. Apart from the actual tire update. Yeah, I just finish this lap and try maybe this. Hey, just it loses all the grip. Before you could do this, lose nothing, just overheat tires. Now, go into hot, turn in, and the grip performs like in real life. I promised some donuts. I'll try to lose the rear on acceleration. There you go. Wait, donuts out of last corner. Or maybe here, so that the rears overheat and then I try to make two apexes on the cooked rears. Whereas second gear not long enough. Keep it spinning. One more. Yeah, ow. Don't try this at home if you're not a trained professional. Wouldn't a round wheel rim. Let's actually see how quickly the rears cool down. But also the abrasion, like 80, 58, 59 on the rear. Before it would not lose that much. Yeah, it's still affecting it. But not in the iRacing way where you would have nothing from the rear, it still has some support. Yeah, and also I wonder how these temperatures, this is supposedly like core temperatures or something, how that correlates to the grip. Because grip is quite good now. One more corner. It will just not regain the traction. But it's catchable. Okay, oh well. I hoped for some more racing, but at least we got 2 races and 2 wins in. And the third race when I'm registered and I cannot rejoin and I'll lose all the gained DR again. But oh well. Let's hope they fix it till tomorrow. Wait. Reverse. Look at that. WEC Porsche safety car. They even added that for the safety car. Is it collidable? It's not collidable. On that note, thank you guys for watching. Sorry about all the mess, but well, I mean it's a release day, and it is what it is. I will stream tomorrow, I think at the same time. A shame that I won't be able to race at Sebring. I looked forward to direct comparison, but tomorrow it's new combinations, and I can actually quickly check before I close the stream, because I would have checked anyway. So we have 7 times tire wear, and it's Le Mans with Ferrari, Toyota and Porsche hypercars on beginner. It's gonna be fun. And then it's the BMW hybrid at Sebring and the multi-class open at Spa in intermediate. Oh, there is only one beginner series. There is just... Ah, interesting. Well, that's gonna be good fun. And is there any special event? Weekly race, Le Mans all classes. It's gonna be a Le Mans week. And if the special event is at Le Mans, well, I mean, of course it is, because there's 24 hours of Le Mans, so... Alright. Well, thank you again. Cutting it a bit short, but it is what it is. So thank you guys for watching. Have a nice rest of the evening. Bye bye.